We had an opportunity to sit down with outgoing Mayor Matt Hayek, who has served on City Council since 2008. He shared with us some of his greatest memories and told us what's next, moving forward. We're here with outgoing Iowa City Mayor Matt Hayek, who's departing City Council after 8 years. Matt, thank you so much for joining us. Our first question for you today, looking back on your time at Council, what was your favorite memory or biggest accomplishment?
After 8 years, there are a lot of great memories. The meetings kind of blend together, but there are certain highlights. I got to represent the city in some pretty incredible places. I went to Beijing, China for a conference. I represented the city of Iowa City at a conference in the White House. Did a lot of really great things like that that you don't get an opportunity to do unless you're in a position like that. So that was a lot of fun. I think the 21 ordinance battle of 2010 was a really incredible memory, and when we passed a law with the support of the university, that was important. But what really became important was the fight that ensued, and I and some other people out in the community formed a group to protect the law at the ballot box in November of that year, and that was a knockdown, drag-out fight. It was very hard, but it was really meaningful, and we came out on top, and I think the results have been great for downtown. I'm proud of the accomplishments of the city councils over the last 5 to 10 years. Certainly the flood of 2008 required us to do a lot of work in terms of projects and strategy and whatnot. It also afforded us a lot of opportunity. There was a lot of incoming funding available, and so we've done a lot of great things with that. I'm proud of the economic development work the councils have done with the help of staff. I think the biggest accomplishment that I've been a part of was the hiring of Tom Marcus and the team that he assembled when he came to Iowa City in 2010. He just completed his 5 years with the city and was exactly what the city needed from my perspective, and has done so many things, and we can't even begin to talk about how many things he has accomplished, but really that set the tone, and the progress we've seen over the last 5 years is largely a result of the administration that Tom Marcus put together, the people he brought in and energized, and that was because the council supported his hiring, so I'm really proud of that.
What do you think you'll miss the most?
Great question. I've really enjoyed the public policy issues. I've learned a ton. I've enjoyed working on things that I didn't know anything about and learning about those things. I've enjoyed being in the mix and being part of the decision-making process. Ultimately, I think what I'll miss most are the people. I had great councils to work with. I've had outstanding staff to work with. People I would not otherwise be associated with or work with, and I've developed really strong relationships with people down at City Hall, and that I think is going to be the toughest thing, is to walk away from that, and it won't be the same, and I'm going to miss people.
So what's next?
Well, so I've got a very busy law practice that over the last year just has seemed to explode, and so in that sense, it's good to free up the 20 or so hours a week I was spending as mayor and devote those to my private law practice. I've got 3 young kids who are getting into activities. I've got other family obligations, and frankly, I'd like to take a breather. I've been running hard for a long time, and so what exactly the future holds for me, I don't quite know. I like my law practice a lot, and I will focus a lot on that. But my community engagement going forward is a question mark for me, and I'm going to take a little bit of a break and then figure out how I can be engaged. I don't think I can leave behind what I've been a part of entirely. I'll always be there as a watchdog and an interested outside viewer, but I'll have to figure that out.
All right. Well, Mayor Matt Hayek, thank you so much for joining us, and we wish you the best.